Have you heard about the whole thing with Blizzard in China? Yeah, what aren't they like banning players now if they're saying anything bad about China and Hong Kong and all that? You're a video game company. You need to worry about the video games. Don't worry about anything else. That's my stance on that. Who will play Oscar Barrett in the new movie? Maybe Paul Rudd. Tell me Paul Rudd's in it.
Close it, and we seal the mandala, trapping the ghosts inside.
Sorry to break this to you, Egon, but I just don't see a mandala.
Is this is the final chapter, isn't it? I'm trying to remember.
It's here.
You know, is it just me, or did they, I kind of feel like they toned down the difficulty in this game compared to the 360 version. Because I find it a little easier on professional than I did. Because there were some fights that took me like half a stream last time. I kind of feel like they lowered the difficulty a little.
I thought I was making a nice gesture. You're giving me the suspicious look. Drop it instantly.
How powerful a proton packs against living things? They probably would disintegrate a living thing.
More than this fella.
This is the second to last chapter? Oh, the great... Oh, God, I remember the graveyard. That was the part with the flying angel babies. We're tuned for you. Keep on busting them ghosts.
But can someone explain to me how an entire island sinks?
Paul Rudd is a perfect choice for Ghostbusters. He is. I'm really happy with that casting because I like Paul Rudd, especially in the as Ant-Man. I thought he was great as Ant-Man. That actually, a lot of people didn't like that movie. That became one of my favorite Marvel movies. I like that they took a chance and took in like a lesser known character that should not have been successful in movie form, and they did a good job with it. Oh, apologize. It was pizza burp. All right. Oh. Wait, over here? Don't I have to move this? Damn it. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Also, why isn't the slime pink? Yeah, Ghostbusters 2 had the pink slime. I don't know. Maybe there's a story reason. Will Castlevania and Ghostbusters crossover work? I mean, I haven't heard Dracula be mentioned in the Ghostbusters universe.
Bring it in. Almost there. Whoa. Great.
I don't know why I love this mechanic. There we go. Wasn't one of the Ant-Man's villains... Wasn't one of the Ant-Man's a villain or anti-hero? Yeah, actually in the... If you're looking in the comic books... I mean, I wouldn't say the villain. Well, see, there's different ways to answer that question. Because Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man in the movie, he, in the comics, was the original Ant-Man that created the Vision. And there was a storyline for a while that was established that he was kind of a wife-beater. So, I guess that would place you in the kind of an asshole superhero category. Yellow Jacket, the bad guy in the first Ant-Man movie, in the comics was just another identity for Hank Pym. So he was like Ant-Man, he was Giant Man, Yellow Jacket's another one of his identities, and in that movie they just made it a villain. Oh.
Public architectural style ranged from federal to Art Deco. His personal tastes, however,
Maybe they harvested slime from Slimer. He's had an endless amount of slime. I think I get the rest of my upgrades now. I'll use that. I like using the slime.
Now I see what they mean by
Definitely easier to platinum the remastered multiplayer requirements in the main trophies. Oh yeah, I hate multiplayer trophies because, like for example, when some trophies you'll never be able to get when they shut the servers down. You know. With this, they're actually adding multiplayer's free update later. They're reworking it from the ground up, but they haven't said exactly what it's going to be. I'm wondering if they're going to keep it the same, or is it going to be like a totally different game mode. It would have been cool if they added an online co-op campaign. That would be cool. I don't know if you remember the Castlevania release for Smash Brothers. Do you think Luigi's Mansion and Castlevania do good for an interesting crossover? Luigi's... I mean, it's almost the same thing. That would work. Luigi. Although he would look like a freaking weird little CG human compared to the realistic Ghostbusters. Oh my god, they're all... Will you guys stop going down so easily? You weak fools. I feel like there's a better weapon I should be using. Oh, wait, I can tether... Okay, let me grab them. I gotta slam them. Did it die? I can still hear the wings. It's probably down there somewhere. Still trying to get my platinum for Friday the 13th. 1,000 Jason matches is a journey. See, I hate trophies like that, because it forces you to, like, play one game and nothing else for, like, ever. I can't stand that. Like, who the hell has the time to play 1,000 matches on Friday the 13th? Maybe over time, I guess. But still, that's a lot of damn matches. Luigi needs to reclaim his soul from Death and Carmilla in Smash. Yeah, they straight up killed Luigi in Smash Brothers. That was pretty shocking. The Death popped up and just destroyed him. And then his soul was like floating away. Poor Luigi. You can bet they won't do that to Mario. Only thing that ever truly drove me insane was playing Gears of War 4 on Epic. The AI is so butt-fucking useless. That's how it's been for all the Gears of War games. The AI, after a certain difficulty level, the AI just completely breaks. Like, they'll run into enemy territory without any consideration. They just do all kinds of stupid things. I was thinking about the Ant-Man from the mid-2000s that was there during World War Hulk. I never read World War Hulk. I only know the main story points. So I'm not too sure on that one. Mario was killed by Ridley in Smash. I mean, was he killed or was he hit? We didn't see his ghost leave his body. We did see Luigi's. I love Ridley in Smash.
Look, the door's controlled by that chain. Hey, you're up, buddy.
Okay, Cadet, you first. I've got your back.
Chain. I think I have to follow it. Wasn't the reason Ultron was evil because Hank based Ultron on his mind, and since Hank was mentally insane, Ultron went insane? I don't know if they ever explained why he turned evil. He was based on Hank Pym's brain patterns. But I don't think that was the reason he was evil. In reality, it's just your typical evil AI gone bad storyline. Two here. Oh. I don't know, over here? Can I go down there? Oh, yeah, I think I have to go down there. Although, technically, why can't I just do it from up here? Gotta find a way down. Artifact in the hedge maze? Yeah, that's what lighting up blue. Perhaps as DLC for Luigi's Mansion or for Castlevania, what do you prefer?
Take a scan.
If they're gonna do an insane Luigi Castlevania crossover, I think it'd feel out of place in Castlevania. It's going to be a weird, goofy thing, so should probably do it in a Nintendo property instead. How do I get down there? Is it down here? As of right now, Ultron and Hank Pym are one being... Oh, yeah, didn't they fuse or something now? I don't like that. I'm old school when it comes to comics. Some of these new changes they do, I don't understand them.
That historically, hedge mazes are designed to conceal a secret shortcut.
Ah! Oh, you know, I think there's a trophy for burning all the bushes here. Maybe I'll try to get it. I think there is, if I remember the Xbox 360 one. I hear monsters. I was rewatching the second season of Castlevania and remember that company short at the end that has a digital Trevor whipping a candle for a heart. I would love a full game based on the anime. Man, that'd be awesome if they had, I told you guys my dream Castlevania game, which will never happen, is... I think some of you were during in that stream when I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, just to hang out with you guys. And having a Castlevania game like that, where it has like heavy RPG elements, and you're walking around this truly open world, helping townspeople, leveling up, and that would be such a cool evolution for the series. It has to be done properly, though. Like, Lords of Shadow 2 attempted something like that, but it wasn't executed well. How introduced the Fantastic Four into the MCU? Man, that's a good question, because I've actually had conversation, like personal conversation with friends, trying to figure that out. I don't think you need to do anything special to introduce the Fantastic Four, though. Because how did the Fantastic Four come about? They went on a mission in space. Well, I mean, depending on what version of the comics you're referring to. They go on a mission to space. They get blasted with some kind of space radiation. And boom, they come back to Earth. I think that's all they need to do. Ah, there it is, Hedgebuster. I don't think they need to do anything special to introduce the Fantastic Four. Now, the X-Men, that's a whole nother story. X-Men, they're going to have to do a little bit of headcanon there for X-Men to work right. I don't know what they're going to do for X-Men. I have no idea. What, did mutants just start... Like, I had this debate with a friend, and he said the same thing. He was like, maybe mutants just started appearing. But then it's like, so wait a minute. Like, what about Wolverine? Is Wolverine not a super old mutant that's been around, like, for ages?
Come on. Today.
I gotta go to the other one. Did you notice that one of the corpses in Doom Annihilation is Dr. Carmack from the first movie? Yeah, and I forgot to mention that in my review. And actually, that he's not from the first movie. Carmack is a reference. I mean, he is in the first movie, but that name isn't a reference to the first movie. That's a reference to the one of the creators of Doom, John Carmack. So that's why it was in the original movie, and they just put it in here again. I look forward to your coming to Brazil. Maybe I will visit one day. Never been in that region of the world. Actually, technically I have. I've been on a cruise to Belize. I don't know how close that is to Brazil. I know it's in South America. What about Zelda in Castlevania? Zelda's another game that I think would be awesome in like the Assassin's Creed Odyssey style. Breath of the Wild was a very light diet version of that. I'm sorry, so I don't know. I hate getting started on Breath of the Wild again, but because I genuinely like that game, but I'm surprised so many people found that game so deep. I actually think the mechanics are just basic versions of what other games have done way better. Even like games like Skyrim, you know, like I don't know. I have such mixed feelings on Breath of the Wild. You're welcome, Philip. They kind of did in Lord of Shadow 2, but it felt empty and kind of pointless by like hour 5. I really didn't like Lord of Shadow 2. Yeah, for me, Lord of Shadow 2, they hit the fast forward button on the story. That was the real problem. But gameplay-wise, they try to do like an open world, semi-open world thing, and it didn't feel good. It just didn't feel good playing. That game to me was a
listen.
huge misstep.
I see it.
And the conclusion, like, it doesn't really conclude. It leaves the story wide open for, I don't know. I don't know where it was headed.
Spitting image.
The resemblance is uncanny. This is Ivo Shandor's
Damien,
mother,
welcome
painted
back.
in 1885.
Yeah,
Wait.
but how would they have Doom without prior mention of
Melissa is a
Latveria?
shadow?
I mean, it could just be a
Why
small
does this always
country,
happen to me?
you know,
I meet a
in
girl,
Europe.
She's crazy about me, but she always turns
Maybe
out to
Doom
be
hasn't
some
taken
kind
over
of
Latveria yet.
unbelievable
That could be
fixer-upper.
just as likely.
This is all making sense. Alyssa must have inadvertently triggered the mandala because she has Shandor blood.
And she doesn't know it. When I did her profile, she
Like
told me she was
Wakanda,
a
they didn't
doctor.
really mention
coincidence.
until
You don't really.
like
know.
Civil War. You didn't hear about it Wakanda before,
No.
and it still existed.
Someone must have known and set this up.
Although there was an Easter egg to it in
Mayor
Iron
did
Man
say
2,
that
but
Peck personally recommended
it was
Alyssa
just a
to
real
be the
quick
guest
thing that you would
curator
easily
of
not
the Gozer
notice.
exhibit.
and no, Nitaku, I've never played Witcher.
Always a pick.
I heard it was good though. I kind of want a weird sci-fi future magic tech Zelda game with laser swords and force field. Actually, did you guys know the original idea, and you can look up concept art for it online. The original idea for Breath of the Wild was to do just that, and you see remnants of it. Like, the game takes place way in the future of the Zelda timeline. But originally, the idea was to do, like, a futuristic version of Zelda. And if you notice, like, in the DLC, they put Link's motorcycle in there. That's all, like, leftover ideas from that original idea. I would like to see that. That'd be cool. If eventually Hyrule gets to the point where it is, like, technologically advanced. And, you know, it's just a Link from that time period. That'd be badass, actually. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, in my opinion, is the best AC game to date, followed by Origins. I guess the fact that I spent almost 200 hours playing it and never got bored attributed to that. You know, I can agree with you there. As far, it's still not my favorite. I love it. I still like Black Flag the best. But I totally get what you're saying. I mean, I've spent, I think I'm like at almost 150 hours now, and I haven't been bored once playing that game. Even when I've just been going around doing all the side stuff looking for things, it's never been boring. And that's the most important thing to me. Like, I don't want to be bored while I'm playing something. The whole idea of playing a video game is to be entertained, right? So send hello to Senegal? Senegal, is that a place? Is that a person? Hello, Senegal. If you're a country or a person. Hyrule in the style of Wakanda. Yeah, I like a super advanced, like, medieval nation.
Even after they're dead.
Alright, ghosts. It's the Order of Shadows. What is the most boring game you've played? Ooh, that is a very easy question, and I have an answer ready for you.
Get out of here!
Can anyone guess? Anyone that's been on this channel for a little bit should know this answer easily. It's a quiz question. The first person that gets that right is the MVP of the evening. What's the most boring game I've played? It's a very easy answer, and you guys know it. Aquaman! Zero Fanatic, you are the MVP of the evening. And anyone else who guessed it and happened to type it at the same time, but I'm not seeing anyone else pop up in a timely manner. Aquaman is the most boring game I have ever played in my entire life. And it's funny, too, because one of my friends that saw my review on it, okay, I have a clip where I'm playing it, and I look like I'm sleeping in one part. One of my friends asked me if that was real, and I was like, that was 100% real. Like, okay, so what happened, I was playing the game, I was struggling. So the game is really like 3 or 4 hours long, easily. But it took me like 10 hours to beat, because I kept falling asleep playing it. I was so bored, I started it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was so bored playing that game that all day I just kept like sitting in my chair, passing in and out, falling asleep. So, and I was recording the whole time, because I wanted to get like my genuine reactions. And I woke up and like 2 hours had passed. I was like, oh shit, I fell asleep for 2 hours, like while I was playing that game. So I put that clip in the review, like for a second, like I'm asleep on my chair. I'm legit passed out, and I woke up. I put the moment when I woke up and realized it. And I was like, oh shit, and I just picked up the controller and started playing again. But that game was such a chore. You know how you hate underwater levels because everything is slow? That's the whole game. It feels like you're underwater. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'd say Shaq Fu, but it was apparently... No, Shaq Fu was a terrible game. It was fun, though. See, that's the difference. It was genuinely a bad game, but I was not bored. Seriously, no land? No, there's no land at all in that game. Not at all. You're swimming the entire time. And there's, like, the closest to fun, and I use that word sparingly, in that game is, like, the Star Wars, like, inspired levels where you're flying around in an underwater boat shooting lasers and other battles, but it's so ridiculously frustrating that they ruined it. The whole game sucks. There's nothing redeemable left in that game. And I've had some of you ask me if I'm going to stream it. Trust me, it's not a game you want to see me stream. You're going to watch me slowly swim from one area of the map to another, mashing buttons. Like, that's the whole game. It's not even fun to watch. It's just not.
Check this joint.
Now we know how to torture you, make you play Aquaman again? No. God, no.
That is definitely the place we're looking for.
I don't think I've ever encountered a game that put me to sleep. I can't think of any other. I'm sure it's happened. But, yeah, that game, I couldn't. Like, all day long, I was passing out. I remember at one point, I paused it and took like a 30-minute break to go drink some coffee just to wake up. And at other points, I was like, should I even review this? Like, it wasn't even worth it. But then I was like, no, I have to. I already started it. Best water level in the game is most of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Black Flag is a good water level. Star Wars Episode 1 is a very dull and bad game. You know, I never finished that game. I played it one time, and I never owned it. I played it one time at a... We have a Disney, like, shopping area called, what is it called now? It always changed. It used to be called, Pleasure Island. Then it was called Downtown... No, then it was called Disney Village, and then it was called Disney Springs. I think now it's called... I think it is called Disney Springs now again. They changed the name just recently. But it's a shopping area at Disney. They have a lot of different stores and stuff. And they used to, years ago, back when CDs were a thing, back when Episode 1 came out, they had a Virgin Megastore. Huge store. It was like 3 stories. And they had PCs there, and they had the game that you could play. And I remember playing Phantom Menace there, and I remember thinking graphically, it looked amazing. It was some like weird overhead game, but that's the only time I ever remember playing it. The Episode 3 game, on the other hand, is fantastic. Final Fantasy 13 is boring as hell. I have Final Fantasy 13. I never finished it either. Send hello to Parna... Hello to... Hold on, let me pronounce... Holy shit, wait, hold on. Paranapiakaba. Hello. I'm sure I pronounced that horribly. Let me say it fast. Paranapiakaba. There we go. Pleasure Island sounds like the back of a Spencer store, doesn't it? Pleasure Island used to be a part of Disney Village back in the day. That was a bunch of nightclubs and stuff. So what happens at districts full of nightclubs? A bunch of young, early 20s people go and get super drunk and get rowdy. That's what happens in downtown Orlando at night if you ever come down here. But anyways, Disney at one point wanted to, have a more family-friendly appearance. So they gutted that whole area, and it's actually better now. It's a lot of really cool restaurants and stores. And they just renamed it Downtown. It was Downtown Disney. That's what it was. Now it's Disney Springs. During Christmas, it's cool, too. They have a huge tree, and they light everything up. My favorite Star Wars game, Episode 1, was Star Wars Power Battles. Crazy, fun, linear action game. Oh, Jedi Power Battles? Oh my god, that was one of my favorite games on the Dreamcast. I had the Dreamcast version, and the only character I could beat Darth Maul with at the end was Plo Koon, because he was stronger. His stats were a lot stronger than all the other characters. He's the one that looks like a lasagna. I always thought he looked like a lasagna. And he wears a mask, and he has the yellow lightsaber. He was a major character in Star Wars Rebels. Not Rebels, I'm sorry, Clone Wars. Ahsoka looked up to him. And I guess, God, George Lucas didn't think this one through when he named him. His name's Plo Koon. And all the characters in, like, you know, in Star Wars Clone Wars are like Master Kenobi, Master Skywalker. Well, they didn't want him to be called Plo or Master Koon, because that is a that is a slur, to say the least. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for saying it, but that's a Star Wars character's last name. So they just call him Master Plo. There used to be a water park near Lake Michigan called Pleasure Island. Yeah, it's not a very original name. I also like Star Wars Pod Racer. I loved it back in the day. I remember getting Pod Racer for Nintendo 64 on one of my birthdays, and I spent the whole damn day just playing it nonstop. I was trying to unlock all the characters and stuff. My favorite character was Gasgano. He was the little skinny alien with like 6 arms or some shit. I don't know why I liked him. I just thought his name was cool. Adi Gallia had a red saber. She did. All the lightsaber colors are wrong, and Mace Windu, I believe, had a blue one. Because you gotta remember, the purple lightsaber, we didn't know he had a purple lightsaber until episode 2. Episode 1, they just gave him a blue lightsaber in the action figure. I had his figure. It's funny seeing all the changes. But yeah, Adi Gallia, canon-wise, in Star Wars Clone Wars, they gave her a blue one. But yeah, in the game, she had a red one. Back then, other Jedi also had red ones. Is it a racial slur? I think it's a racial slur. It's some kind of slur. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's some kind of slur against African Americans. But I don't know. I don't regularly use racial slurs, so I'm not even sure. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do this. Maybe? What is probably one of the most underrated games on the previous generation? Ooh, I'm glad you mentioned that. I gotta stream that game sometime. I never finished it. What is a very grindhouse action game? I actually have that on my modded Xbox 360 console. This was another part you had a hard time on. Yeah, I remember this. Isn't this where those big hulking monsters pop up? What do I have to... Oh, I remember. It was these. It hit me. Samuel Jackson, I demand a purple lightsaber. I love the purple lightsaber. Man, that's my favorite lightsaber color. I told you guys, I want to, like, one day if I have extra money, I want to splurge. Maybe tax return season. I'll splurge and get one of those, like, $400 or $500 custom lightsabers. This site called Saberforge does them, and they look awesome. Like, I want a black hilt with a purple lightsaber blade with, like, spikes on it and shit. I want it to look really, really evil looking, but purple. It'll be my Gamer Thumb lightsaber. Oh, no! Shit. Yeah, this part was a bitch. I remember the minions. What was okay but got repetitive? I don't remember the details of the gameplay, but I do remember enjoying it. Yeah, I'll definitely stream it sometime for you guys. Because one thing I like about doing the streams on this channel, and I like that you guys are more open to, like, me streaming anything. Because, as you guys know, I'm not big on only streaming popular games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. Although I'm not opposed to streaming popular games, but I also like streaming games that a lot of you guys haven't heard of. Because there's so many games from... Like, some of you guys here in this stream, I'm sure right now, are a little on the younger side. So, like, let's say you're 14 or 15. A lot of these really cool games that were on 360 and PS3, you might have been just a little kid when they came out and would have never seen them. So there's so many good games to stream. Like, there's so many games out there in general. Someone explored the abandoned Treasure Island, got banned from all Disney parks. Yeah, you can't go there. I actually went by there like a year ago with my my older sister, my brother-in-law. We took... What you can do, around that area, there's a hotel. Where you can take these little boats, and you can drive the little boats around the lake and stuff. And that Treasure Island area is right in the middle, so you can... It's creepy looking. You can still see the old structures. They're like covered in vegetation. Oh, fuck! I just killed him! Oh my god. But anyways, it's like covered in vegetation. Disney, for some reason, never dismantled it. They just... I think what they were going to do there, they were going to do some kind of wildlife something. And they just kind of abandoned it and just let it rot. But yeah, you're not allowed to go there. Is it just me, or are you not catching ghosts anymore? Now you're just blowing them bits? Yeah, I am blowing away these ghosts now. I can't believe I died right there. Right there. As he had no health left. He wasn't even almost dead. He was dead. I just died first. Man, I'm 20. My first game was Shadow the Hedgehog. See, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. There's a lot of you there. Like, I'm 33. I was born in 86. So... You know, there's a lot of games from, like, the beginning of gaming to, like, you know, the N64 era. Someone that's 20 might never experienced. Gaming preservation is important. I am a huge believer in that. And I think part of that is just exposing or showcasing old games, too. Like, when I streamed this game originally, it was old. It was, like, 10 years old. You know, this game came out in, what, 09 originally? Oh, shit. I like to be, I guess, I didn't even know there was a term for it. Apparently, Twitch has terms for streamers. Apparently, I would be considered a variety streamer. I guess that's someone that doesn't spend all his time playing just one game. But yeah, that's what you can expect on this channel. I'll pretty much stream anything that I want to play. That's why I want to do that from the beginning, though, so people know what to expect when they come here, you know? Why the hell Disney kept Walt's hand in Treasure Island? Who knows? Maybe he's cloned over there. Like, he's over there in a cyborg body. You go there and Walt Disney shows up like Mecha Hitler and Wolfenstein with 2 chain guns. Oh, God. Okay, now I think those little minions will leave me alone. Also born in 86. First game I ever played was Castlevania. See, I don't remember the first game I ever played. I do remember some of my earliest memories were Atari, the Atari 5200, 2600, 52. The original, like, wooden one. Because my older sisters, when I was born, my older sisters were, like, in middle school, transitioning to high school. So they had the Atari that my parents got them before I was born, or like right around the time I was born. So my first memories were playing Spider-Man on Atari. I remember we had Shadows of the Empire, Donkey Kong, and then when I got my NES, Castlevania, of course, was one of my first. Mega Man 3 and 4 were my first Mega Man games. So, original Legend of Zelda, all the typical go-to Nintendo stuff. But that's why Nintendo is so popular. I mean, all those gamers that grew up in mid to late 80s, those were the games we played. Everyone played them. I'm actually 40, and my very first game was Pong. I actually had Pong, and then came the NES. Damn, see, that's awesome. Don't let people decide for you, Fabian. You choose what sort of streamer you identify as. Yeah, I forgot who I was talking to. One of my buddies that oh, I remember. It was one of my buddies that streams on Twitch. He's like, yeah, you're a variety streamer. I was like, there's a term for it? Like, I just like playing I just don't like playing the same game over and over just to get a bunch of views. And he's like, yeah, that's a variety streamer. Instead of like a Call of Duty or Fortnite streamer. I was like, I guess? I just like playing video games. So, I mean, label me whatever you want, I suppose? Born in 94, first game was Link to the Past. That's a wonderful game to be the first game. Wonderful game. The hell do I open this? Weirdly enough, I'm 26 and my first game was LJ and Spider-Man. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. That's the animated series Spider-Man, right? Or are you talking Maximum Carnage? Because Maximum Carnage was a good game. But if you're talking, like, original, like, animated series Spider-Man, that one kind of sucked. You're a real gamer streamer? Yeah, I guess. A real gamer variety streamer. I think it's silly having all those different, like... label. I mean, I guess labels are important to people. I don't know if that's just a Twitch thing or just like a streamer thing. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, I just realized this tunnel's over here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I guess I'm going the right way now. Animated series Spider-Man. I remember renting that game multiple times. I don't remember the details, but I do remember getting lost a lot in that game for some reason. Funny things, we had the SNES forever. I had to pester the shit out of my mom to get me a PS2. Yeah, my PS2 story. I hate my PS2 story because I wanted one so bad, but PS2 came out when I was... it was 2000, right? Like 2000 or something like that. So, I was in... How old was I? I was 14. I was in... I guess what? How old are you when you're... when you're 14, what? You're like in 8th grade or like 9th grade in that time period? So I couldn't have a job yet. I was too young. So I ended up... I had my Atari, NES, Super Nintendo, all my old console, my games. I took them to the flea market and I traded them in, which I regret to this day. But and I've talked about this before. Nowadays, nobody would do that. Like for a PS5 or whatever. Nobody would do that because now retro things are cool and they have, you know, this value to them. Back then, the word retro wasn't even a thing in gaming. Back then, they were just old games you were never going to touch again. No one ever thought about retro games. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable that I just died there. I mean, you kind of do have a variety of content from games, movies, TV series. Yeah, I mean, and I definitely always will try to do that, but it's like, I just didn't know there was a term for it for streaming. I just think if you stream, you stream. There's a Ghostbusters DVD artifact in this area. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, thank you. At least I don't have to fight that stupid thing again. I was finishing up high school when I got my PS2. I remember when I got my PS2, like, man, I thought... when I first booted that thing up, like, I thought I was playing, like, the future of mankind. That thing was such a technological, like, powerhouse back in the day. I remember playing the Bouncer... And then when GTA 3 came out, I was like, this is the future of gaming. I was blown away, man. It's funny going back now and like seeing those games. You're just like, ugh. I mean, they're good, but damn, this does not look good. Not the way I remember it. God, I hate them so much. Minions! I'm the same age as you. I got a part-time under-the-table job at a flea market over the summer. That's how I got my PS2. Yeah, I used to take all my stuff like that. Back then, that's how you would do things. If you were a gamer and you were a kid, yeah, like you didn't have a job. Like you would have to trade stuff in. So I used to go to my local flea market, which is no longer around. They bulldozed the whole thing because, I mean, no one ever bought stuff from there anymore. Everything's, you know, digital and Amazon now. But there was, I remember in the gold building, there was a video game store called Cybertron Video Games. Actually, I still talk to the guy. I still know the guy that ran that. And mind you, this is going back like 15, 16 years now. I got my first PlayStation 1 from him. And he was the owner of Cybertron Video Games. And then they eventually left the flea market and started their own business. So, I mean, he has 2 locations now, and I still go there from time to time to look around. But it's crazy, like, I still know this guy, the owner, and it's just some dude that I used to trade stuff into all the time. Like, my kids met him. and I remember when I was in freaking 14, 15-year-old talking to this dude. God. But I remember I got my PS1. I got my PS1 from him, and I had it modded with a Japanese mod chip, so I can play all the Dragon Ball games, because that's when my love for Dragon Ball started. So he had all the Japanese Dragon Ball games, too, imported, and I bought them from him. Like Dragon Ball Legends, that game was badass. I think it was called Legends back in the day. It was badass, man, but then later on they released all this shit in the US, so I could have just waited and got it at Walmart.
I've got to be around somewhere in here.
How do I free you? I remember this part was kind of a pain. I passed the DVD. Oh well, I'll get it another time. Oh, this is Gears of War 2. Look at this. I'm freeing them from these chambers.
Hey. Ooh, thanks, man.
I was introduced to Castlevania thanks to Sakurai. You're the man, and you opened my eyes to many other games. Keep it up. Appreciate that. Definitely want to open your guys' eyes to multiple flavors of video games.
Look, they must have pumped it.
Cybertron video games as you transform into a car. You know, I wonder, like,
Then we'll think.
I always thought about that, like, Cybertron is clearly a reference to Transformers. But wouldn't that be, wouldn't there be some legal questions, though, if you're just taking the name and applying it to your business? Like, I wonder what the law says about that. I didn't major in legal studies or anything, so I don't know. No! Get out of my way, Ernie. My first Castlevania game was Lords of Shadow. It was my gateway to the rest of the franchise. Man, one of my best friends, he didn't know shit about Castlevania until Lords of Shadow. So he's played all of them, and when I talked about the classic franchise, he's like, wait a minute, aren't Alucard and Trevor the same person? I'm like, no, damn it. I was like, that's a Lords of Shadow thing. Ignore it. And he's like, well, that's weird. But it's hilarious to me that he finds that weird. Because I'm like, God, no. They're not the same person at all. But yes, Lords of Shadow fused the two characters, which for Lords of Shadow, I thought it was a cool twist. I didn't care what they did with Lords of Shadow story-wise, because it's its own universe. But yeah, no, he didn't know shit about Castlevania. The other question was like, oh wait, Simon's not Trevor's son? I was like, no! He's way down the road, like great grandson. Something down the line. Yeah, this part was a pain. I do remember this part being extremely annoying. I want to go down there and close up these holes, but yeah, see, at the same time, I don't want Winston to go down.
Over here.
And I have to keep constantly watching his ass. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Alright, let me... Shit, you mother... Now he's gonna go down. Yep, there he goes. Alright, let me get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and finish this game tonight, guys. I think I could do it. Which I had another Ghostbusters stream ready to schedule for next Friday, but if I finish it today, we'll just start Code Veronica next Friday then. Oh no, I missed most of the stream again. Hey, no worries, Chiro. At least you're here now. Oh no. I'm taking a huge risk by going down here alone. Alright, let me get back up there. Honestly, I like it a lot better instead of catch and goes, just blasting them away. Because at least it gets them out of my damn life, you know? What do you think Nintendo's... Do you think Nintendo's the equivalent of Disney in games? And Miyamoto's the equivalent of what? In many ways. I trust Nintendo a lot more than Disney. I mean, Nintendo's this... I mean, all businesses are money hungry. That's the whole point, right? But Disney just swallows up all kinds of other companies, whereas Nintendo just kind of tries to do their own thing. I mean, if you're just looking at the classic nature of Disney and Nintendo, sure, Nintendo would be the Disney of the video game universe, because, I mean, they've been around forever, and they're just doing their own thing, making kid-friendly properties, for the most part. Yeah. I'm not worried about not blasting you away. I just want to kill these fools. Come here. Where you at? Got something for you. Oh no. Funny enough, the weekend I beat Lord of Shadow was the weekend I got arrested. Normally I'd ask you why, but I don't know if that's something you want to divulge publicly, so I won't ask. Come on. No Resident Evil 7 stream then with Mama Thumb. Oh no, that'll come. I just have no time frame on that. I gotta convince her. You know, one thing, actually me and her were talking about this the other day. One thing I want to do, and again, I have no time frame on this, because right now all I'm concerned about is finishing all this October content. But after that, I'd like to try my hand at new things. I think I want to try a segment where, like, she streams a game, or maybe she'll review a game or movie or something, and you know, see, because she. One thing I say about my fiance, she's got a really fun personality. Like, that's one of the reasons that I was even attracted to her. That I was even attracted to her to begin with. Like, we can just have the most ridiculous conversations, and it's like the kind of thing where if we were like on a reality like comedy show or sitcom, like people would think our conversations are ridiculous. Just the shit we get into. So, you know, I thought that'd be fun if maybe she took over a video once in a while, like did her own thing. So that might be something we experiment with in the future, and if it does well, maybe it'll be an ongoing thing. I don't know. The thing about YouTube is you got to constantly be trying new ideas. Like, you can't let things just remain the same forever and ever and ever. That goes with anything you do as a profession.
Get me out of this thing. I don't want to be eaten by black slime.
Egon, hang on. We're almost to you.
Thank you. This is going to reflect well on your performance review.
What about Miyamoto compared
Close proximity to mildew.
to Walt Disney himself? I mean, he's kind of like the Walt Disney, you know. I mean, that's a good comparison. If Nintendo is Disney, he would be the Walt of Nintendo. I think, like, what's his Mickey Mouse? It's Mario. You know, that's Nintendo's Mickey Mouse. He came up with all that. So I think that's a fair comparison. I mean, clearly the legacy's a little different, but Mickey Mouse, I'd say Mickey Mouse and Mario are both equally recognizable around the world. You know, even to non-gamers, you show them someone on the other side of the world that's not even a gamer, you show them a picture of Mario and Mickey, they're probably going to recognize both of them.
Aim high. Incoming.
Stop it! Get the fuck out of my face! Ah! Destroy. I must destroy all. Oh no! Oh god, this guy? Oh man, this is bad. And they're both down. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I knew I was gonna die. I knew it. It was a Class D felony of intimidation? Yeah, that's not so bad. At least it wasn't like I was arrested for murder. A non-gamer girl review, that would be fun. Yeah, and it wouldn't really be original, I guess, because, I mean, I guess, nothing's original now. There's actually this channel called, I think it's Girlfriend Reviews? Girlfriend Plays, Girlfriend Reviews, something like that. Where it's this girl that she's just, like, talking about her experience, like, should your boyfriend play whatever. Like, she's giving her experience about watching her boyfriend play certain reviews. And it's funny hearing her, because it's like, coming from a non-gamer, like, you could tell that she doesn't understand a lot of things in the game, but I think there's a certain, I don't know what the word is. There's something intriguing about that point of view. But yeah, overall, like I said, me and her, we always have, like, ridiculous conversations, so, I mean, I definitely want to do something with her on the channel. It's just the way that'll take form we're not too sure about. Like, I don't want it to be anything forced, you know, I just want it to be kind of just natural, more of a fun, laid-back thing. Like, not scripted or anything. Hey, Daryl, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in for some ghost-busting action. There's way too much shit. There's way too much. And they're going down.
I'm hit. Need some help.
I gotta get rid of these spawn points. Please refrain from dying. I literally don't have time to getting them up. Is anyone gonna get me up, though, is the question. Oh my lord. What the hell, man? Come on, he was right there next to me. He was right there. See you later, ET. Just playing some Command and Conquer. Yeah, for those of you that haven't checked out Otero Studios' channel, check him out. Give him a sub and watch his stuff. He does a lot of really, really cool art stuff. And if you didn't pay attention to the details of my Castlevania Timeline Part 1, I did mention this, but he some of the original artwork that you see in there, I have some in Actually, all 3 parts, I think. I believe. Yeah, in all 3 parts, I believe I have some of his artwork that he provided. Like, for example, the storyline I put where, like, Trevor's holding Sonia Belmont as he pulled her out of the fire and shit. Like, you won't find any of that in the game because that's never anything that happened in the game, so I didn't draw it up for me. But, you know, there's stuff like that throughout the series. Watching non-gamers explain games is either one of the funniest or most annoying. Yeah, you have to have a good personality. Like, one of the funniest things I busted a gut laughing was when Smash Brothers came out. I think it was like when Smash Brothers Wii U came out. That some kid recorded his mom naming all the characters, and his mom didn't know shit about any of this stuff. But the names she would apply to all the different characters had me in tears for some of them. It was hilarious. Like, what did she call Donkey Kong? She called him, like, Business Kong or Business Monkey or something. It was the funniest shit ever. Oh, man, I'm trying to remember some of the names. They were hilarious, though. Oh, my God. Oh, I gotta kill that giant monster before anything else. See, this part's a pain in the... God. Yeah, that thing did rape me. No is no! Oh, fuck off. Come on. It's almost dead. You better not die. You better not die. Pick me up. You have my permission to die now. Ah! Oh, no. Hold on. I got it. I got it. Yes, I got it. It's dead. Woo! Okay. I'm a lot safer now than I was a second ago. Can't wait for Simon's episode of Timeline. That's going to be a fun one. And it's going to make the Cannon Police absolutely piss their pants. Just from sheer rage. Is that the only ghost left? I think there's only one left. Oh, come on! Puts it on the hardest difficulty. Is surprised when the game is hard. No! There's a difference between being hard and being cheap. That was cheap. That's what it was.
This lab was built how many years ago? It's truly
Let them be furious, and they will. Did the bomb know Mario? I think she knew Mario. See, that's the thing. Everyone knows Mario. But when you have someone like like Samus, she was just like robot warrior. Like she was just saying random shit. It was hilarious. Everyone knows Mario though. If she would have gotten Mario wrong, I would have been like, "No, this is fake." Like everyone knows Mario. Oh, is he in here?
Did somebody call a break?
Yep, that's Pinkman, all right. Now, we're sure about this, right?
We need to be at full strength to shut down this node.
Way to go! Feel a momentum swing here in our favor. Get out there and find the Mandela node and shut it down.
Look at that face.
That should really piss someone off.
Hey, I got places to go, people to meet.
This game is cheap on the hardest difficulty where they're one-hit KOs. Yeah. I see the biggest problem, though, I don't think is the enemies. I think it's the AI. And it's the same thing that Gears of War and Resident Evil suffer from. Once you crank up that difficulty, the AI just doesn't know how to survive. They just don't know what to do.
Those at the library we crossed over. I think it's safe to assume that the machine they're working on was not built for a benign purpose. It's an orrery, a device typically used for predicting planetary alignment. In this case, it appears to actually...
There was a guy on Cash Cab who didn't know Mario.
I, for one,
That's ridiculous. Literally everybody knows Mario.
That would put a damper on the holidays.
Unless you're from some, like, Middle Eastern country and you lived in the mountains and you just, like, immigrated over here, that you don't have an excuse. Like, everyone knows Mario.
locking those things down.
I can calculate 54 likely outcomes. We'd survive 3 of them.
That beats our usual odds.
Unfortunately, you're correct. Let's do it.
It looks like the movement of those spheres is stabilizing the...
Resident Evil 5 co-op on hardest difficulty is a ton of fun. Yeah, it's a fun game. Best played with a friend. Yeah, once you play it on the hardest difficulty, you better make damn well sure that you don't give Sheva any of your stuff.
Knock those spears down, man.
These?
We gotta stop those balls from moving. I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh. Stop those balls from moving. Slime those balls. Isn't this where I fight the, was it the Slore? Oh, come on. Yeah!
Yes, you did. How come people smart enough to use science always try to take over the universe? Huh? Egon, Ray.
The partner AI in Resident Evil 5, I'm pretty sure, is legally retarded. Yeah, the partner AI. The worst thing about her is, like, when you're pressing buttons real fast and you accidentally move a first aid spray over to her, and then she instantly sprays it, you're like, no! Like, you don't even need, like, you get hit once. It's the same thing on a game, like, when you reload. Like, you shoot once and then reload. That's what she does with the first aid spray. Yeah, I think this is where I fight it. Yeah, it's a big lizard monster. I heard playing Tofu in Resident Evil is the most brutal. I never beat it. I didn't have the patience for it. But I got pretty close near the end. But Tofu, it's a fun mode, but you just have the knife only, but you have an insane amount of health. I'll get to it one day. It was more funny than anything. I remember on my stream when I did it, like, it was a miracle I survived as long as I did. Like, he kept taking damage and somehow I kept getting out of situations until Tofu couldn't take any more bites. I always gave Sheva the bow since it had infinite ammo. If you had the bow.
Here comes the big food.
Ugh, the stench is horrible.
Smells like the Fulton fish market when you get fish. Wait, I know that monster.
A putrid mass of hatred, bile, and anger.
Not exactly Mr. Sunshine, is it?
Here we go.
This is the part.
When you're Shiva, Chris is the brain damage one. Yeah, so basically anyone that's the AI. Defeat the juvenile slower. Oh, look, Castlevania eyeballs. Yeah, the ghost trapping mechanic really really goes away after a while. They just want you to destroy everything. Imprisoned juvenile slur, class 7 ectoplasmic outsider. You son of a bitch! I was scanning you. My brother never really had trouble with the partner AI on Resident Evil 5. What difficulty did he play on?
Okay, fair enough. What about that inaccessible edge spear knocking? That glowing thing on his
Because he played on the hardest difficulty. I don't know. That I'm not sure what he did then. That was special.
Run around and look delicious, will you?
There it is. Concentrate your fire on that nose.
Hit it right there.
Ah! I saw someone ask who Desmond Belmont was on your timeline. I was satisfied. Yeah, I thought more people would ask that than they actually did.
Everything but the glowing thing on his head.
And I made him Simon's father in that because that's the only way he would possibly fit. Because, I mean, if you look at the age when Simon was in Castlevania 1 and when he was born, Desmond Belmont can only be his father. I mean, you could argue that genetically he could be like an uncle or something, but typically with these storylines, they just go, you know, father-son directly. Like Chris and Soleil. It's finally getting chilly here. Where I live, it never gets cold. Same here. It cooled down a little bit today, which is weird for Central Florida. Do I have to slime him? Yeah, I never used this weapon. Oh, damn. Decent effect. Machine gun fire! Oh, come on, it's like almost dead. There we go.
All the noses closed. The ghosts are trapped in the nose.
Right where they belong.
Are you gonna play Luigi's Mansion on Halloween? Not on Halloween, but I do have a Luigi's Mansion stream coming. The original one. Because I want to play the original one again. I am going to get Luigi's Mansion 3, though, when it comes out.
Very well.
You guys need to get down to the shore and fast. I don't know how much longer I can hold her.
Knowing who Desmond Belmont is like having Castlevania cred. Absolutely. That's real, what's the word? Cryptic. Is knowing who Desmond Belmont is. And notice he's also got reddish hair, like
Was it cool?
the redone version of Simon.
Did it have multiple eyes?
We got a ton of snow here in Fargo. Yeah, no, the game collector showed me. Like, you guys live on Pluto, man. That's crazy.
Oh, thank
I'll
God
stay in
you're
Florida.
here.
What's going on, Janine? Where's Alyssa?
Do you prefer blonde or
She's
red-haired
gone.
Simon?
They took her. 1 minute everything was fine.
I kind of like them
next it was
both. I
chaos.
prefer
Ghosts flying
Conan the
everywhere.
Barbarian Simon, the
Janine,
original
slow
design. That's my
down. Start
favorite.
from the beginning.
Okay.
I thought the Chronicles design was okay. I thought Mirror of Fate did a great job combining the two. I hated the Judgment version. I couldn't stand the Judgment version.
Maybe not the beginning. Start where things went haywire around.
11 degrees in Chicago.
Okay.
thank
Somebody
you.
jumped me from behind. And before I passed out, I heard Alyssa struggling and yelling, "No!" And the last
Did you see that
thing I
video of
remember
Florida
was the
cop
screams
fake
of
arresting
dead
lingerie
man
models?
echoing
No.
in my brain.
But nothing. If
So
you
I
see
bet
any
the
Florida
man's
news,
escaped from
never be
Rikers.
surprised by what
Or
follows.
someone shut down our containment grid again.
Again?
Just like Peck threatened to do.
Goth Metal Simon's the worst.
I always knew that Peck was a pencil-necked, bureaucratic prick. But I never pegged him as an evil occultist.
But where did he take her?
And where are all the ghosts? Cause, no offense, but if all the ghosts we've ever caught just escaped, I'm clocking out.
Yeah, they would be awfully mad at us.
Exactly.
This is the last chapter, right? Because don't you go to the library? Not the library. You go to the graveyard and then hell, right? And then you fight that big monster.
As authorities continue to supervise the Thanksgiving evacuation of Manhattan, increasingly powerful tremors are rocking Central Park. The question is, where are the Ghostbusters?
Tell you what.
Where's the
Have a
rookie?
Nice day. Why don't we go to Central Park? Could round up some ghosts, save the girl, get back in time for a nap.
Okay, the Ghostbusters.
Did you also see
ride
the video of
again.
2 Florida teens trying to kidnap an alligator and gave it beer, thinking getting it drunk would make it easier to pick up? No. But again, that doesn't surprise me. Yeah, don't pick up an alligator, try to give it beer. You will get eaten. Alligators have known to eat people in Florida many times.
I wouldn't mind running.
Anytime an alligator is on the news, it's probably what it did. Or it ate someone's dog. That happens all the time. Yeah, don't do that. Those pants are wandering on the firehouse now? You know, speaking of Simon, I love that Smash Brothers went with the
Any guesses on where we'll find
original design. Although, it would have been nice if they had the Chronicles version as a skin. They should have had that. Man, alright. I guess we'll figure it out when the time comes, but does anyone remember what I did last stream to beat all the angels real easy? I remember I had a really hard time with all the little angel statues, and then it turned out that there was a really easy solution to it.
Thanks, Winston.
Shit. I don't remember. We'll see. I find Chronicles Simon to be quite interesting along with Smash Brothers design. Yeah, I didn't mind the Chronicles version. It matched the art style of the time. Because at the time they were going with that almost like old like gothic look. Like in the PS2 games. Like that art style, that version of Simon matched that art style. Originally, they were just ripping off Conan the Barbarian, realistically. If you could live in a video game universe, what could it be? What would it be and why? I don't know, because normally I'd be like, man, Assassin's Creed, it would be cool. Because, you know, the Assassins are cool, and it's a cool universe. But then again, you're living in a world where you're constantly being manipulated and controlled by a secret organization. So, would you really want to live there? Maybe visit.
Remember the last time we saw that kind of atmospheric disturbance?
I think Nintendo only went with versions that were ever on Nintendo hardware. That makes sense. Because that version of Simon is basically NES cover art Simon. You have to wrangle them with your normal beam, if I remember correctly. But it was my bad advice that got you in trouble in the first place. Yeah, no, there was a really easy solution that I accidentally figured out, and I beat it in like 2 seconds. And now I don't remember. I should have watched my old stream before I started this, just to remember what the hell I did. There was a really easy trick. Oh, about to get another trophy. Give me another one. Thank you. I got all my upgrades. An alligator moved into the river here. I don't think it's killed anyone, but I've heard a lot of people complain it ate their fish. I mean, the alligators gotta eat. See, that's such a normal thing here. I mean, one common rule in Florida, and this is serious advice if anyone ever comes to Florida, because you know how, like, in horror movies, people, like, come to go places and, like, they find fresh water and all the teens are swinging on ropes and jumping in lakes. Do not ever do that in Florida if you come here, in all seriousness. Anywhere in Florida where there's fresh water, there's almost a guarantee, even if it doesn't appear to be, there's an alligator in there. It's extremely dangerous. Whereas like for example, my cousin's neighborhood, she's got a pond, and it looks like a nice little pond. It looks like a place where you go swimming and have fun. There's a big ass sign right by it that says no swimming, alligators and snakes in the area. You know, most places here don't have signs, but there's, yeah, those fucking dinosaurs are all over the place. And you don't even see them. A lot of times, you won't even see them until it's too late. Or until you get too close accidentally and then something's hissing. I don't mess with that. I don't go into Florida freshwater. Like, if I want to go swimming, like, my ass will go in a pool. I don't even go swimming in the beach because we get sharks. Screw that. Like, why the hell am I going to go swim in the beach? No, fuck that. Like, if I go, I either stay in the shoreline or I just sit down and wait for other people to finish what they're doing. Like, hell no. Hell no. I'm not going to be someone's lunch. I remember having trouble in this part too, figuring out where to go. Look at me being disrespectful. I'm just running around like burning the graveyard and destroying tombstones like an asshole. It's just like in Puerto Rico. Stay away from lakes and streams because of the snakes. Shallow beaches or resorts are the way to go. Yeah, Puerto Rico's like that too. You know, my sister freaked out once. She told me she went to Puerto Rico like 2 years ago. And when she came back, she told me that my brother-in-law took like a little... there's this area in Puerto Rico. I don't remember what it's called, but it's got like some harmless bacteria in the water that makes the water glow. It actually looks really nice. It makes the water... It's like something out of like fucking like Final Fantasy or something. Like the water's glowing from the bacteria. And they took like a little kayak or something. Fucking shark just swims right by them. My sister said she had like a panic attack, and they like stood completely still until it just went away. But yeah, a fin and everything just just swam right by it. That's terrifying. La Palguera. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Otero. I think that's exactly what I'm talking about. I would not want to be down here. Like, you're under a bunch of graves. The ceiling's crumbling. I'd be like, you know what? Like, at what point do you just let the other Ghostbuster handle it and you just go home and find another job? You know, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go be a YouTuber. I think I'm okay, not busting ghosts nowhere. I was born on the island, so I know all those areas. Yeah, see, I wasn't born. I was born over here, but, I mean, I know Puerto Rico very well, because, I mean, growing up, my parents made sure I knew it. We used to go every summer for like 2 or 3 months. So I spent a ton of time over there. I love it over there. It's really nice. I would never live there, though. The crime is out of control. Like, 90% of my extended family lives over there still. And a lot of them have moved over here to get away from all the crime. Like, it's really bad. And the government corruption over there has basically just annihilated their economy. Oh, wait a minute. What's that what I have to do? It's those stupid little babies. The hell? I don't remember where to go. I wonder if you saw Maria's early design for Symphony. I think she looks a little too much like a Belmont. I've seen that where I kind of liked it. I like the idea that she was wearing clothes like similar to like a vampire hunter's clothes. Oh, am I supposed to? I don't remember what to do here. I remember there was a switch or something. Yeah, fuck that. Puerto Rico's nice to visit, not to live, yeah. And if you visit, you want to make sure, like, you're part of, like, a group. Like, you go on a cruise or something. You could easily find yourself in dangerous areas. Oh! I know exactly what to do. I remember now. It was this. I think this is what it was. Wait, didn't I have to... I remember having to move this or something. There it is. Yeah, this is what it was. Took me a while. I saw the water glowing in a video and it's so cool. Looks like it came from a fancy movie or game. It's beautiful. It reminds me of that scene of Final Fantasy... Which one's the one with that kid, that guy that was like a dream or something? Titus. I always call him Titties. Titties. What was it, 10? That was 10. When they're in the cave and there's like, it's like glowing. That's what it looks like. Maria is Richter's sister-in-law in Dracula X. Yeah, in the SNES version. I kind of like that. I like that they were related in a way. If AC Universe combined with Castlevania, would you think the Belmonts would be Templars, or would they split away from the Order? Oh no, I don't think the Belmonts would be Templars at all. They've been shown to be too, I guess you could say pure-hearted to really, I mean, they would do whatever they can to protect humanity. They would never. But especially, I mean, look at the Order of Shadows. Like, they're part of Castlevania lore, and they're cultists, and they're a secret society. And... I mean, their motives are very different than Templars, but nah. Belmonts wouldn't be Templars. There's no way. They'd be right there next to the Assassins fighting. Have you ever played the Simpsons game? Which game, Superboy? There's a lot of Simpsons game. I probably played most of them. The Simpsons arcade game is one of the best beat-em-ups of all time. Tight as, yeah. Titties. In terms of reptiles, we have copperheads, but in wet areas, we have to put up signs because of freaking water moccasins. Where do you live, Something Wicked? Are you down by the Everglades area? Like South, like Miami? Yeah, this is when the ridiculousness starts. All these tombstones coming to life. Oh, we're back to Ghostbusting.
I go this way, you go that way. I know you're new, but that's basic stuff.
The boson darts work really well. I think that's my favorite weapon in this game, honestly. Get in! Get in! Oh, you bastard! Slam dunk. Oh no, he's down! I didn't know!
They got me! They got me!
Please get up. Alright.
It's okay, I got you.
2013 PS3. Oh, yeah, actually, that'd be a good one to stream sometime, because I never finished it. I have it on my Xbox 360. That was a fun game. I liked it. I like The Simpsons movie, too. I can't believe The Simpsons is still going. I don't think I've actually watched it in years, though. I don't know if the humor really holds up anymore. Although I do want to see the Treehouse of Horror. What, 30 now? I like the Treehouse of Horror. See, I had trouble in this part too, I remember.
Now bring it in! You own that creep. All yours! You own!
Yeah! Hey, Terra, awesome job with your art. Yeah, Sal over here at Terra Studios has a real talent. He actually, for you guys that haven't seen his art, he actually, hang on. I'm getting some stuff. Yeah, he sent me, I'm going to show off your artwork, Sal. He sent me this little card with Sub-Zero, because he knows I love Mortal Kombat. And I'll put that back. He also sent me this piece that he worked on, which I'm still trying to find room for, by the way. I just have no wall space. But it's like a card with Dracula on it. And then it's got... Hold on, my microphone's in the way. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see it. It's a big picture of like a Richter fighting Dracula. So yeah, his channel's got a lot of cool artwork like that. I like the Resident Evil stuff you do, man. Like that Nemesis picture you drew was awesome. So bummed out I can't put more Halloween stuff out. I know how you feel, man. Like with this 31 days of Game Rhythm TV I've been doing, you guys have been getting videos regularly, but there's so much more I wanted to do, but it's just I just don't know how I could fit any more than I already am doing. It just realistically, the time and amount of mental work it takes, it's just it's a lot. But there's so much more that I had planned that I wanted to do. But the good thing is that I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay on YouTube forever, so I could just do all the stuff I want to do anytime. Do you think Doctor Doom should be the next main antagonist for the MCU? Yes. Definitely a very easy answer for me. I've always preached that Doctor Doom is the most dangerous villain in the Marvel Universe. More so than any other threat, because think about it. Thanos is a monster. His motivations in the movie was very different than the comics. In the comics, his character basically boils down to trying to impress his girlfriend. So who's Death? So if Death tells him to stop some shenanigans, he'll stop it. And he's also been depicted as a hero before. I'm ignoring the MCU version. I'm just speaking comic book wise. Galactus is just a product of the universe that is doing his job. You know, he eats planets. That's what he needs to survive to keep balance and whatever. Doctor Doom is extremely greedy, wants to rule everything for the sake of ruling everything. And he's the character that when everyone else is fighting, and this actually happened in the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, when everyone else is working together to try to defeat Thanos, he's helping. However, he's not helping to save the universe. The whole time, he's trying to pull the gauntlet off for himself, and he's trying to figure out how to get its power for himself. Doctor Doom is the villain that will take things too far, and then take him a step further if it means he gets to rule. Like, there's a storyline where he actually took over the Earth, and then basically rescinded his own power because he got bored. Like, the guy is just a maniacal dictator. He would be amazing as a villain. So yeah, I do think he should be the next character in the MCU. He's a character where his greed is just extremely dangerous.
Now bring it in. They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
There we go. Like, what did he do in the first Ultimate Alliance game? He took the power of the gods, Odin. He took the power for himself. First thing he did is reshape reality to his own, wants. And on top of that, the fabric of reality, space, and time itself was ripping apart. And he didn't care. Like, he was Doctor Doom the All-Powerful. That's all that mattered to him. Alright, I gotta get rid of these ghosts. Where's my trap? See, for that slam dunk to work, it has to be, like, exact. There we go. Alright, now I'll get you up, Ray. Hey, Sal, put a link to your channel in the description so people could go check you out. isn't him winning supposed to lead to a peaceful Earth? Oh, what, Doctor Doom? In a peaceful Earth according to his definition of it. So, that's debatable. And also, people don't realize, like, he's not just a mad genius. He's a sorcerer. Like, he taught himself. He taught himself sorcery. He's a sorcerer almost on par with Doctor Strange. So, Doctor Doom's a force to be reckoned with.
I'm on your team.
Kang would be a good MCU villain. Next, which would open the floodgates for Doctor Doom, come in, like you said, take advantage. Yeah, Kang would be a cool villain. Kang is basically a... and in the comics, he has links to Apocalypse, but he's a time-traveling villain. Like, he goes around different time periods and just out of pure boredom conquers different times, and he gets worshipped as a god and stuff by, like, the Aztecs. My name is Brady Blum. What's your name? Oh, my name's Fabian. You'll see that in my videos. But the Panther God said it would happen. Said what would happen? That, Are you talking about when, Doomer created the world? Yeah, because Doom actually saved the Marvel Universe. That's the thing. He... When it means... But rest assured, I mean, he did it for his own survival. That's just Doom's character. But yeah, Doom has saved the world many times. At the end of the day, though, he's still Doctor Doom. He does everything for selfish reasons. He'll never do it because, hey, I wanted to be a good guy. I mean, although they've temporarily done that for the character, but that's not my Doom. Doom is at his best when he's just being Doom. Like, speaking in the third person, hating Reed Richards. That's Doctor Doom at his greatest. Being a universal threat that everyone else has team up against because he's gone well beyond the Fantastic Four. One thing I remember being said was, if Doom decided to do good, he would be the greatest hero in all of Marvel. I agree with that. Because just his amount of skills and his intellect, yeah, he would. Should he be both magic and tech in the MCU? You know what? I would like him to start off being just a technological villain only. And then when he learns of Doctor Strange and watches him, then that's what gets him interested in sorcery and he teaches himself those things. That's kind of what because, you know, in the MCU all these characters are going to be linked together and Doctor Doom's going to be well aware of Doctor Strange. But I don't want him to be a magical villain at first. It needs to be something that he learns and all the other characters are shocked that he can do. Like, for example, let's say they have a team-up movie against him, like an Avengers flick, against Doom, and then, like, Doctor Strange attacks him. And then suddenly Doctor Doom just whips out some magic and everyone's shocked, like, oh shit, he knows magic. That'd be cool. Also, fun fact, Doctor Doom was partially, an inspiration for Darth Vader's look. Yeah, just a man in an iron mask, essentially. I mean, the idea is a man in an iron mask. Come here! Now I gotta find my way back. Who do you think is smarter, Doom or Reed? That's debatable, see? Because I think they're both extremely intelligent. But I think in many ways, Doom has surpassed him. I mean, who saved the Marvel Universe? It wasn't Reed Richards. It was Doctor Doom. Of course he made himself ruler of everything after that, temporarily. But he still saved everyone. I hate these things. Oh! He just got knocked the hell out. Awesome.
It's on your left. Oh, yeah?
Oh, no, 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 no! Dead. Again. With Tony dead, they really need to introduce Reed. You need the smarty pants on the team. Hulk is smart, but let's be real. They want to use his powers and not his brain. Yeah. No, yeah, I agree with that. Reed needs to... They need a smart guy. They need a genius level character. Because obviously they don't have that anymore. I mean, they've got Shuri. They've got Black Panther's sister. She's up there, but you need a Tony Stark-like character back in. Is there an easy way I could carry this thing? Like, why can't I just pick this thing up and walk with it? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Yeah, I am. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I get it now.
Thank you guys for keeping a handle on things there,
This has been
mods.
bugging me.
Valeria Richards is smarter than both Reed and Dr. Doom. And Franklin Richards is the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe in many ways. He's an extremely powerful mutant that can wipe out all reality.
A better way to destroy the world. It's simple.
You got your ass handed to you a few times by this guy too. Yeah, see, I think they toned down the difficulty a little bit. I really think they did.
I like it. Sounds like the kind of symmetry these things tend to operate on.
In the comics, the powerful three brains are Richards, Stark, and Banner. Yeah.
After all, huh?
Namor is supposed to be really smart too, but in his own Atlantean kind of way. There's the rumor right now is that Namor is going to be introduced in Black Panther 2. Take that with a grain of salt. There's no evidence for it. But that's the rumor, that apparently Atlantis is going to attack Wakanda, and that's how they're going to introduce Namor. I'd be 100% down for that. That'd be awesome. Both of them are ancient, technologically advanced civilizations that are hidden from the world. I heard a rumor about possibly a female Captain America. I don't think they need to do that. If it was something in the comics, fine. But we had our Captain America already. We already had Steve Rogers. If they're gonna do Captain America, it's gonna be it's gonna be the Falcon, clearly. But I would accept either the Falcon or Sam. That is the Falcon. The Falcon or Bucky. Ray said it was too heavy to carry. Get some muscle in, man. Get Terry Crews over here as a Ghostbusters. He'll carry it.
Wait a minute. I'm wearing one too.
The Illuminati members, yes. I would love them to build up to the Illuminati in the Marvel Universe, in the MCU, although by now it's going to be different. I mean, we don't have Professor X yet. There's no Iron Man anymore. We don't have Reed yet. Airstrike! If they introduce Doctor Doom, how would they include Latveria? I don't think they would need to do anything. I mean, they could... See, he would have to be a beginning. Like, unless he is dictator of Latveria already. Actually, you know what? That'd be good. Here's how you do it. And it would have to be long term. He's the dictator of Latveria. They would have to introduce him in another movie as the dictator of Latveria. Kind of like how Civil War introduced Black Panther and his father as, like, you know, representatives of Wakanda. That's how they can introduce Latveria in some way. I don't know what story or movie that would be, but introduce it in another movie. Damn it. And what I would like for them to do, because this is an idea that 20th Century Fox had until Marvel regained all the characters. They were planning a Doctor Doom movie. And I've talked about this book series on stream. I think it was called Books of Doom or Tales of Doom. I think it was called Books of Doom. If they take that and adapt it afterwards as a Doom origin story, like as a separate movie, you've got Doom done correctly. So yeah, introduce him as the dictator, or whatever you want to represent him as, the ruler of Latveria in one movie. Then make a spin-off movie where it's its origin story. And then you could link it all to Fantastic Four in that movie, and then Fantastic Four would get their thing, and there you go. Then you've got it set up for multiple films. I think that's how they would best handle it. Like, I want fans to, like... I want them, the first time they introduce fans, or Doom, to be a complete surprise, and it's Doom in his final form. Like, he's the ruler of Latveria. I want it to be a moment where, like, hardcore fans will shit their pants, like, right there in the theater. Oh, God. Okay, you know, I'm going to lead them over here. I got more area to move around in. Black Widow's movie would be a good launch pad for Latveria with the whole Iron Curtain. You know what? That's a good idea, too. They could use that to introduce his character. Just the fact that he's present in the universe. They could do that. And, you know, her movie's already a prequel. I'm actually excited about her movie because the villain's Taskmaster. And some of the concept art for it looks awesome, man. Taskmaster looks cool. And I've always thought he was a really cool villain. So that's to me... I want it to be really good, like, hand-to-hand combat in that movie. Like, really good fight scenes. And one movie that is not really getting talked about much that I'm really pumped for is Shang-Chi. I've always liked those martial arts Marvel characters like Iron Fist. And Shang-Chi's always been up there for me. So I think that's cool that we're getting that character in a full movie. Something I never expected. And they're using him to fix the 10 rings in Mandarin. That's actually kind of clever. Because I'm in the camp of... I didn't hate Iron Man 3 as a movie, but I absolutely hated that representation of the Mandarin. It shit all over the character. Like, that's Iron Man's Joker. How are you going to do the Mandarin like that? Books of Doom was way too good. Yes, that movie needs to be a... It needs to be the basis for a Doctor Doom movie, is that comic book series. Die! Doing a lot better this time than I did the first time. Taskmaster fucks up the Avengers so many times. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, though, they're facing a guy, like... that's skilled in martial arts, but not just that. Like, while he's fighting Captain America, and for those of you that don't know what Taskmaster's powers are, he basically has a photo... What do they call it? Not a photogenic memory, where you could remember things like instantly. Someone will say it in the comics, but anyways, as he's like fighting Captain America, he'll be memorizing his moves instantly and learning how to react to them. So, I mean, he's always got a counterattack ready. He's an incredibly amazing fighter. So, Black Widow, I think, is a good fighter. Or a good foe for him. Photographic memory. At least I think that's what he has. But yeah, it's where he can just remember every insane detail to a T instantly. And react accordingly. Get the hell out of here. What's wrong with you? Should they use Mole Man as the first Fantastic Four villain? I don't know. Like, I've always thought Mole Man was lame as hell. They could, but I want them to go straight to Doctor Doom and don't kill him off. Like, use Doctor Doom, build up his backstory with Reed, and of course they would have to beat him at the end, and that just fuels his absolute rage against Reed Richards. Oh, wasn't there a secret passage? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. I couldn't get out of there. Oh, I'm dead. Just subbed. Hi, welcome, Kendrathina. I like that name. Welcome. And I got caught off guard there. I'm legit curious if Netflix Marvel shows are flat out canceled or just being moved to Disney streaming service. All we know officially is that they're canceled. Anything else online has been just rumors. So it's possible they might be putting... I know the rumor that was that they were going to get revived on Hulu, Disney Plus. Reality is nobody knows. Nobody but the higher-ups at Disney know that. See, but I kind of don't care anymore, because I would love the shows revived, but if they get revived on Disney Plus or Hulu, it's not going to be the same, because it's not going to have the Netflix writers. That's why the shows were so good, because it had a talented team of writers. You know, maybe they can get another talented team of writers, but I mean, it's going to have a very different feel to it, no matter what. I mean, that's a guarantee. Oh, great, he's dead now. Oh, great, is he on the other side? Of course I died because the AI. Again! Doesn't Doom hate Reed because he accidentally stopped him from saving the soul of his mother? Yeah, that's something they retconned later on. because of his machine. But then also they've hinted that the machine was gonna blow up anyways, and Reed was just trying to fix the calculations for him. That's always been a gray area. Like, did Reed Richards mess up his machine, or was it already messed up and Reed was trying to help him with it? You know, that's where the gray area is. But Dr. Doom will never admit that he did anything wrong. Like, it will always be Reed Richards' fault. And he actually met his mother again later and ended up, like, it was way later. It had to do when he was, like, it was a weird storyline when he made, like, an armor and helmet out of, like, skin or something. It's weird. But yeah, Doom's origin story has been retold multiple times in different ways. Do I have to fight these pricks? Can that big guy come over here? Oh, you know, I think this is what I did last time. I think I just cheesed it over here. Maybe I'll do that. I don't think the big guy can come over here. We'll test it out. My husband's CLW. Oh, you're CLW's wife. Welcome. Keeps telling me about you, so I decided to sub. I appreciate your subscription. Luke Cage Season 1 was great, but couldn't get through second season. I actually like Luke Cage Seasons. I really like that show, but I already liked the character before the show. They're making a She-Hulk show, and she's a lawyer. Daredevil's a lawyer. That's all I will say. Yeah, I mean, I hope they meet. They just need to bring back Daredevil. I don't care. They just need to bring it back. The Punisher also, man. Punisher Season 2, I loved. Oh my god, he's down again. Alright, I need to get him up and I need to go through that little pathway. This part was a pain in the ass. Duh! Ah!
They got me.
Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up! Come over here. I wonder if I skip this. Shit! One of my favorite comics was 1602. They reimagined characters for that time period. Yeah, that was interesting. That was really interesting. That's one of the more interesting alternate universes. Are you into Supernatural? I've never seen one episode about it, to be honest. I really don't know anything about it. I'm trying my strategy of camping out over here. And I'm just hoping that the big guy can't come over here, which... This might be a terrible idea, but we're going to try it out.
Need some help here.
Do I keep the big guy over there and just have the ghost over here? Maybe I can keep him distracted and just catch the ghosts? Uh-oh, he's coming over, but can he turn the corner? Please, please don't be... I hope he's too big. See, look, I don't think he can get me over here.
They got me.
Oh my god. Cheese! Someone use the cheese gif. Quick! We're cheesing. Asshole. That's what you get. Alright. Yeah, get in here. Your rock guardian isn't going to help you this time. This is... Oh no! So, that was a good strategy, though. That was a good strategy. We're going to keep doing that. Try using Shock Blast on the big guy. He's weak to it. I'll try that. Damn. I was close, though. That's a good spot. We're going to cheese it again. For sure. The cheese is going to melt all over these villains. Come on. Okay, Shock Blast. Oh! Move out of the way. Move out of the way. I got some cheese to spread on this sandwich. Oh, God. Oh, no. I took too much damage. I got to get around without getting hit. Mole Man is kind of lame, but he could introduce Kaiju into the MCU. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that. They're gonna have giant like mole monsters coming out of the ground. They're probably gonna make them like some kind of geneticist that created them. Cheese emoji. That works. I want to beat this game already. Alright. Run, 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 run! Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna throw my trap now, actually. See, if I hit them enough, they'll disappear. Damn you cultists. I'm stuck! I got stuck! You guys saw that, right? I got stuck on that lamppost and I couldn't move. Wow! That's incredibly obnoxious. Come on, man. No, I haven't seen the new Joker movie yet. I haven't had time to go because I've been working on all this October content. Tomorrow's Saturday. I might actually go Sunday because tomorrow night I'm doing another Friday the 13th stream. That Bloodstone chick, do you think she'd be cool in the MCU? Maybe. I didn't know who she was until Ultimate Alliance 3. I never heard of that character. Alright. See, the problem is Ray. He keeps going down. But if he could keep them distracted enough. Oh no, it got over here! No! Well, that idea is no-go. It was working, though. Maybe. Okay, I gotta get it far away first. That's what I gotta do. I don't plan on watching Joker movie ever. Why is that, Superboy? I'm curious. Like, what's your reasoning? I've heard good things. I've heard it's really good. I remember this part specifically having trouble with. I do remember this one. It's extremely obnoxious.
You better get a scan. Run a full scan.
Tomorrow night's Friday 13th. Yes, audience participation is welcome. And it's first come, first serve, really, so there's enough for 7 other people.
Man, that stings.
I gotta get them far away. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Look at this! Maybe I'll just try to survive over here. I don't know. Oh, here, I can catch this one. Got him. And Ray's down. How am I going to get him over there? Oh my god, what a pain in the ass. Shh. Oh, that's 2 of them. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I don't know if I should go for him or I should just try to stick it out by myself. See, but I could use him as a distraction, though. I'm going to get him up. Alright, get up, distraction.
Scan it for the guy now.
Ooh! Just 1 ghost left. That's it. Just 1 ghost left. Nope, there's another one. Where the hell did that other one come from? Damn you, Shaft. Oh no! I could get him, I could get him, I could get him. Hell yeah. Alright, you're going in. I'll read your guys' comments in a second. I can't take my eyes off the screen at the moment. The final ghost. No, no, no. Get in, get in. Yes! No more ghosts left. Oh, hold on. I gotta be careful. I can't take chances.
He got me.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
You got him. Check your aim.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, please!
More than I expected.
Okay. We did it.
We need to get out of here.
I don't want to root for a psychopath. I want to see Batman break the Joker's neck. I mean, I think it's more of a character study on the Joker. That's the way I see the movie. It's just a character study on the Joker without having to tell a superhero story, you know? I think it's an interesting idea. I just don't want the movie to be boring. But like I said, I've heard that it's good.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Rolling on.
You don't really root for him in the movie? Yeah, I don't think the idea is to root for him. I haven't seen it yet, but that's just what I get.
Guess we're going in there. We don't have a lot of choice.
David's ignoring his fans. The Joker is nothing without Batman, but he did have an origin. His origin doesn't necessarily have to stem from Batman.
Have a lot to answer to from the city parks department. If we can prevent the apocalypse, that is.
Let's see what I got here. Oh, I see it. Oh my god, these things were a pain in the ass too. I remember I got assaulted by them before. Since Batman is established, I'd like to see them explore Jean Paul Valley and Nightfall without the replacement Batman. He's the one that became Azrael, right? With the Nightfall costume. I thought that suit was awesome. With the crazy spikes on the shoulders, that was badass. I just want a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. That'd be so cool. I'm dead. Oh, nope. Got him up. Is that it? God, look at all those monsters. Get me the hell out of here. Is that it? Oh, let me get that relic. The hell? There it is. The hell living it? What did I just get? The skull of Ivo Shandor. Oh wow. Interesting. I want a Thomas Wayne Batman movie. Hell yeah. That's one of my favorite versions of Batman, Flashpoint Batman, where he was basically the Punisher. That was cool. Welcome back, Shadow Phoenix. Or Conroy in his first... Oh, yeah, I forgot. We talked about this last stream. You're right. I take back Michael Keaton. I want Kevin Conroy as Old Man Bruce Wayne. That'd be so... I don't know if he's old enough. Well, I guess he's about as old as Michael Keaton, right? George Clooney for Batman Beyond and Michael Keaton for Dark Knight Returns. George Clooney. I don't want to see George Clooney as Bruce Wayne again. He's always doing the bobblehead.
Put the hose on him, Rook. Slime time.
You know, it's not a lot of times in this game when the Ghostbusters are just all together. A lot of times they split you up like this. Can you stop? Oh no, this is the part with the babies. Oh god, I gotta remember what I did. Did I just slam them against the door? Is that what I did? I think that maybe that's what I did.
Yo, little help.
God, okay, I think that's what I did.
Psychonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
It was such an easy solution.
Well, in such an extreme situation, I suppose it's possible to draw.
Yeah, no, this gay, I had a hard time.
Then what's our plan?
Ray, you two check
Hi,
out
Freeze, I'm Batman. You're not sending me to the cooler.
What's your take on this?
I love Mr. Freeze.
Destructible kit attached to a damaged...
Yeah, this part was a bitch too, because if you die, it starts you off right before this. So you gotta watch them do this and talk every single time instead of just getting right back into the action. What the hell?
streams aren't going to
Alright, I gotta test this out.
The only hope we have is to stay alive and keep them away from the exo.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
More precisely, they're little stone
Damn it.
beings capable of attaining speeds of 198 feet per second before they hit their targets, which is us.
Ah, the tombstones.
Throwers aren't doing anything to them. Tether them and smash them into something.
Okay, so I can smash them and stuff. See, I think I was smashing them into the gates. Or maybe I just have to smash them, I don't know. God.
Place for slime tethering.
Follow my lead.
What the hell, man? You can't even see them come at you. Oh, pick me up.
Hook them together.
You guys saw that. You saw that. He was standing right next to me. Didn't do anything. Nothing at all. God. You gotta smash them into the green glowing faces? I guess that's what I did. Alright. Let's not repeat the section a million times.
Hey, over here, little Hal.
We've tried everything.
Yo, little
This
Hal.
metal is psychonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
He just looked at you and watched you die. Right? He didn't do anything. Right?
I
He
suppose
just,
it's possible to
what a
cause
dick,
harm,
man.
but I
We're
don't
supposed to be a
think
team.
anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
Then what's our plan?
who would you want to see as Terry McGinnis? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just concerned about old Bruce Wayne.
Might just break loose.
Oh.
They're too well protected. Our energy streams aren't going to hurt them. Peter.
How did you die that quickly? See if Dom is available. You can either use the proton pack or the slime tether. In my opinion, the proton pack is easier. See, and another reason it's so annoying is the constant loading screen. So if you die, you got to sit here and look at this, and then you got to wait for the little angels to pop up. I think I just have to slam 3 of them into the gate. I believe. I gotta watch out. The AI needs to do a better
Tried
job.
everything. This metal is psychonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible. Well, it's such an extreme situation. I suppose
Okay.
it's possible to cause it.
They're gonna pop up in a second.
Anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
You know, and they're like endless little angels. I only see a limited number of statues there.
Picking up something odd here. What's your take on this? An indestructible gate attached to a damaged spring. 2 concussive hits and the hinges might just break loose.
Come on.
12 o'clock eye.
Oh, I almost had it.
Well protected. Our energy streams aren't going to hurt us.
Peter, go kick them. The only hope we have is to stay alive and keep them away from the exo.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
More precisely, they're little stone angels capable of
Yeah,
attaining
that-
speeds of 198 feet per second before they hit their targets, which is
Oh
us.
my lord!
Man, I'm going back to seven.
Get me up immediately.
Tether them and smash them into something.
Now we're just taking turns picking each other up. And he left me. He left me. Look, he's gone. He left. What? What took him so long to pick me up? Oh my god. I'm gonna look this up. I know there was an easy way. The AI is... Oh my god, it's fucking horrendous. The AI sucks. Ghostbusters, a video game. I specifically remember this is the worst part of the game, and then I remembered after I figured out what I had to do, it was extremely ridiculously easy.
Yo, new guy.
We've tried everything. This metal is psychonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible. Well, it's such an
All right.
extreme situation. I suppose it's possible to cause it harm, but I don't think anything we...
Wait a minute. Stand at the wall and tether a glowing face on the gate. Wait for one of these stone pests to get close, then tether the twerp. I think that's what I did. Wait a minute. I think that sounds familiar.
Ray, you two check out that side.
And then tether one of the angels. Let me see if that works.
An indestructible gate attached to a damaged
Because I think that's what I did last time. And I think the first time I did it, I was trying to use my regular proton pack, and it was destroying me every 2 seconds. I gotta experiment with this and see if that was the solution.
stay alive and keep them away from the Ecto.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
More precisely, their little
Except that
capable of attaining
Ray needs to get me up.
98 feet per second before they hit their targets, which is us.
Particle throwers aren't
Okay.
doing anything to them. Tether them and smash them into something.
Wait a minute. Because the tethering worked. Hold on, I gotta read this post here. Yeah, it says, as taking the gate down, stand at the wall and tether a glowing face. Wait for one of those stone pests to get close, then tether them. Alright, it says when you're at the gate, shoot a tether at it, then turn around as soon as one of the angels appears, tether it. That's one. So,
Tried everything. This metal is cyclonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
I'm trying to understand if I tether the gate first or the angels.
Well, in such an extreme situation, I suppose it's
I gotta
possible
double
to
tether
cause
them?
harm, but I don't think anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
Then what's our plan?
Ray, you two check out that side.
I think I'm picking up something odd here. What's your take on this? An
All right.
indestructible gate attached to a damaged frame.
I really should have gone back and watched the stream I did before. Because I would figure it out in a second.
They're too well protected. Our energy streams aren't going to hurt them.
Peter, go kick them. The only hope we have is to stay alive and keep them away from the Ecto.
I wholeheartedly
I think I got one. Maybe. Wait, I couldn't see! Yeah, everyone online saying use the slime tether. Slime tether one, then aim for the face. Oh, I gotta tether the angels first. Okay. So it says tether the angel first and then the gate. I still feel like I did it easier the first time, and
Cyclonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
it wouldn't be so bad if they started it like right here, like as they pop up, instead of having to do this over and over.
Anything we have is going to make a dent in it.
Then what's our plan?
Ray, you two check out that side.
I think I'm picking up something odd here.
There we go.
An indestructible gate.
Right now, I'm just trying to figure out if that's even the solution to this.
Yes, and the hinges might just break loose.
12 o'clock night.
They're too well protected. Our energy streams aren't going to hurt them.
Peter, go kick them.
Shit, they don't stay still though.
Stay alive and keep them away from the Ecto.
I wholeheartedly agree with Rick.
More precisely, they're little stone cubes capable of attaining speeds of hundreds.
What? They're not... Okay. They're not going to the gate though. Like when I tether them, they just kind of stand there. Or they're just like floating there. They're not going to the gate. Shit, I'm gonna have to pull up my old stream and see what I did. Because this, I know this part's easy.
Yo, new guy.
We've tried everything.
I know it
Metal
is.
cyclonically charged, rendering it effectively indestructible.
This is the worst part of the game.
Well, in such an extreme situation, I suppose it's
One flew into the gate.
possible to cause harm.
Yeah, well, I couldn't see because I was looking at the sky and I was down.
Ray, you two check
Because
out
this idiot.
I think I'm picking up something odd here. What's your take on this? An indestructible gate attached to a damaged frame.
I don't think I have to aim it directly at a face, though, do I? I wonder if I could just slam him into the gate in general. Oh my god, every time I'm trying to look up just to see what it's doing, I go down.
Have is to stay alive and keep them away from
Oh my god, he needs to stop dying. This AI is atrocious. You use the capture stream to slam them? That's what I did? Did you pull up the stream and see it? So I didn't use the slime tether? Alright. I do think it's funny how Janine went from liking Egon to liking the other. Yeah, she ended up with Rick Moranis' character.
We've tried everything. This metal is
Alright, yeah, if I use the proton stream the first time, I'm going to do that again. Are you missing Dom yet? You know, Dom would probably be worse. He would probably be in there trying to fight all of them.
Then what's our plan?
Ray, you two check out that side.
I think I've picked up something odd. What's your take on this? An indestructible gate attached to a damaged...
Hurry!
Few concussive hits and the hinges...
Isn't there like a quick save feature or something where I don't have to see this every time? There, okay, there's...
Our energy streams aren't going to hurt them.
Go kick. The only hope we have is to stay alive.
I think, yeah, see, I got one. See, that's what it is. Okay, proton stream is where it's at.
Stone angels capable of attaining speeds of 100,
AI, pick me up, you stupid bit.
which is us.
The particle throwers aren't doing
Oh my god, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up.
something.
Why is the camera going all the way in the air? Wait, hold on. The camera's flipping out on me. One more. See, I knew it was easier than freaking slime tether. I just need one more. Ah, please don't let me go down. Got the gate. I got it.
Thanks for joining the...
That took way less time than the first time I ever did it. The first time it was like half the stream. So, screw the slime tether. Just slam them into the gates 3 times. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
I didn't
See you there,
plan
Otto.
a fun-filled day of off-roading with Ecto 1, so no.
What a relief.
Useful here.
Okay, kid. Tether the gate to my bumper, and I'll pull it down. Okay, good.
We are heading towards the end game.
Not bad.
This way, gentlemen. Thank you.
Didn't you have a Terminator emoji? I did, but it didn't look good. It was too small. I'm gonna make another one. Like whenever you use it, you could barely tell what it was. Forget the slime tether. I should have done that. And it's funny because the guides I looked online right now, they were all saying use a slime tether, and you could see that didn't work for me. I think the regular beam was way better. I could maybe the slime tether would be better on like lower difficulties, but on the hardest difficulty, nah. There's no way that would not have worked well. Well, it didn't work well.
That's our...
Get ready. Same
This part was a pain too.
Hook me up again. I'll take care of it.
Right, the tethers.
I found the proton stream easier, much easier, by far. Yeah, it's such a good game. I was surprised I beat the final boss on my first try on PS4. PS3 took many attempts.
My fault. Miscalculated.
Winston!
Yeah, I don't remember the boss being too difficult. My main problem in this level was that part we just got past, so I'm not even that concerned. I remember this part was a little challenging, but those little angel ghosts were a B.
Get her rolling again?
Nah. Quick. She's down for the count, guys.
I hate leaving her here like this.
Didn't you have to, like, mix up the attacks on the final boss or something?
But we got to get moving.
I'll have to remember when I get to it. And I know these sons of bitches are going to come to life.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I think we've got guests.
There we go. See if I get past this on the first try.
We're gonna wish we had that.
I'm going to leave my trap out. I don't see the downside. I just got to, like, unload on a ghost and make sure he can't get away until he's dead. Like this guy. Slam dunk!
Hey, over here.
Oh, they're going down like crazy. Why isn't Egon getting him up? Standing right next to them, too. Those angels should have been the last boss. Yeah, the game just hits you with the end credits immediately. Stop going down! I feel like I spend most of the time getting the AI up instead of actually, like, engaging in combat against ghosts. Are they even getting each other up? I don't even think they're getting each other up. They're waiting on me to do it. Doesn't surprise me. He gets them up when I was right there. Only when I was right there. Get your dumbass in there! Yes.
Make a hole. Need some help here. Give him my what for.
After those stupid little angels and those giant juggernauts, I'm not even worried about these guys. Get your ghostly ass in the trap. You have no options. You must go. Get inside. Are they all dead? Oh, never mind. I wonder if the game's easier because now it's running on 60 FPS. I don't know if that'd be related, but it does overall. I mean, it still has its challenges, but overall, I feel like they did tone down the difficulty. Something about this version is a little easier, and I don't quite know what it is. Oh no, we got the little angels back. Why can't I destroy the demons? Or just destroy the ghosts like I did before? I liked it better when I was just blowing them away. Don't believe the endings and congratulations. You are the justice of our time. I think that's what the original NES game would say, like, at the end. Just some nonsense that made no sense. I got zombies all over me. I'm trying to slam dunk this dude in here while getting hit by zombies. Yeah, oh, he's captured, yes. Alright. Oh, the big guy just spawned right behind me. I gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, oh! Oh, man. So many minions! You actually beat the NES game? I don't think I ever did beat the NES. I never owned it as a kid. And I remember renting it once when I was a kid and not knowing what the hell to do in it. It wasn't a proper Ghostbusters game at all. Okay. Gotta get rid of the minions. Gotta get the dumbasses up. Get rid of the minions and I'm good. I heard I need to pick up Genesis on Ghostbusters Genesis. I heard it was good. It was decent. I'm actually reviewing that right now. I couldn't finish it though. There's like a ladder that's supposed to generate in one level, and it glitched on me. It broke. The game broke. So I'm probably just gonna start the whole game all over again. Yeah, there's a ladder right before you fight Stay Puft that's supposed to pop up in the game, and mine never came up, so now I'm just stuck on this part where I can't go anywhere. Seriously, the worst part about this is the AI, about this fight in particular. They don't stop going down. Look, he's just standing there! Oh my god, this is insufferable. Got suckered by an anti-piracy ladder. Yeah, I guess. It's right before you fight Stay Puft. There's a ladder that's like up in the air, and I was like, how the hell do I climb it? I can't jump that high. And I looked at a bunch of different YouTube videos, and they show that right when I kill the boss, the ladder extends all the way down. It didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it. I don't know why. What are these guys weak to? Not slime. Oh, shock blast. That's their weakness. A Belmont could have done this better. Hell yeah, man. Belmont, I'd take that vampire killer and I'd destroy those things in a heartbeat. Look at this. We're all going to die in a pile right here. Just waiting. Oh, this works way better. I should have used this from the beginning. Hell yeah. I'm going to do it this time. Yeah! Fuck. Okay, one's out. One's out. Oh, we're all fresh. We're all alive. Someone just got stomped. Oh. Oh, there we go. Come on. Oh, get up and run! I got stuck on the... I got stuck by the Ecto one. Come on. It's almost dead.
Let's put our heads together.
Wonder when Ray dies, will his blowjob ghost mister show up to the funeral? The joke that went over every kid's head. That's pretty shocking. Yes. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Yes! Oh. Woo! It's over. It's over. Get your ass out of my way. I just get here dead. Oh no, that's been happening all stream. While playing Arkham Asylum, I thought my game glitched, but it was just Scarecrow. Scarecrow is so cool.
Exciting. Somehow risky.
I fight the final boss right away, don't I?
It's packed.
So did Arkham beat AC? Actually, let me check. Last time I checked,
Easy, Venkman.
they were equal, but then Arkham started really going up. I mean, I'm going to do both of them eventually, but
It's Hiroshima.
just next in order.
Possessed the mayor, turned peck on us to slow us down, and when we shut down his Mandela...
Assassin's Creed 32%, Arkham 68%. I guess after Gears, I'll be doing the Arkham series, starting with Origins. Do you want a friendly Slimer in the new Ghostbusters? Yeah, I want him to be like a little pet.
Who says that?
Everybody.
Actually, let me do a subscriber update here. See how close we are.
my own destructor form, I require blood. My blood.
What about Gozer? I thought you built this all for him.
I did, but he failed me. Twice.
278 subs left.
The title The Destroyer is beyond me. Anyway, I thought to myself, why worship a god when you can actually become one?
Slime it.
This game actually has a decent story, too. Eliminate Shandor's protective shell.
On the right. Get out of here. He's too powerful.
Glory to the Batman. I'm trying to remember, did I just blow these up?
Gotta move. Jeez.
Oh, I slime it. I thought I slime it. If I remember the previous stream, this is gonna suck. Well, this part wasn't that bad on the previous stream. Yeah, no, I didn't do half bad on that one. It was those little angels that were the problem. I remember I got destroyed these or something. I just don't remember. Maybe not. Maybe I have to weaken them first.
On the right. Organize. Not affecting it.
Tether it open.
Oh. There we go. And I can tether them open, I think. There we go.
Junior, almost there.
You're done, man. Just give up. Oh, crap. They're all down. Didn't even realize that.
Hey, over here.
Yeah, I got 2 left.
I'm on it.
Oh, you bitch! Hurry up.
Help's on the way.
I wish there were like 10 Ghostbusters. You know how much easier this would be? Just having them all just flying around. One more. Shit, they're all down again. Alright. Well, most of them. Useless bastards. The rookie is showing up the experienced ones. There. Wrangle Shandor through the portal.
He's through. Now deactivate your pulse, and we'll
See, that wasn't so bad.
with the blast.
Final boss time now.
Shut mine down, Ray.
Me too. Me neither. I mean,
Who
See, there's something
decided
we
to
could-
reinforce these shoulder straps? Yeah!
Yep, final boss. Looks like we're beating this game tonight. Awesome. As we can start Resident Evil next week. I thought it was going to take a whole nother stream. Last time it did take 3 streams. 'Cause I actually looked at my old stream and the last stream took like 5 hours.
was someone waking out of their nap?
Oh no.
Damn, I'm starving. I need food. I got some leftover pizza to eat after this stream. Did you have to cross the streams last time?
He's the architect, and he controls Ghost World.
Alright.
And he can come into our world. And what do architects do?
Have automatic pencil. I don't.
Oh look, it's Castlevania. It's the eclipse where Dracula's castle got locked away in.
I will fill your seas with concrete and stone.
This guy's taking forever to show up.
Whoa, take a break. Do you ever shut up? Yeah. No, listen.
I will pierce your world
If I die, I hope I don't have to listen to all this all over again.
and panes of glass.
That's just mean supervillain treachery. All those guys talk.
I will crush your world under the weight of my city.
Wonder if one weapon's better than the other.
I will smother your
This shotgun's doing really good, actually. Let's scan up for my records. Oh, he's already scanned. Oh! Ghostbusters: The Return of Dracula. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of Dracula final form battle. At least the hard part is mostly over with, I believe.
Don't let it power up.
Don't let it recharge.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, I remember having to do that. Damn, but these keep coming back, though. It's annoying.
Look out, on your left. Keep up with it.
Where'd he go?
Blast it.
Combine your firepower! Yeah, this bastard's going down hard. So if I keep it up. Oh!
We've got to get through this shielding.
It's growing strong. Pour it on.
Hurry! Damn it, I need to think of a quicker way to destroy that. Ooh. for Soma when you need him. They need all the Belmonts together, just consecutively all whipping him with the Vampire Killer. He's gonna get me. Nope, he didn't get me that time. He's at half health. This is good. This is good. Now he's gonna recharge.
Don't let it power up. Don't let it recharge.
Get your dumb ass out of here.
Light 'em up.
Damn it. The machine guns destroy those in one shot? Oh, really? I gotta use those. I haven't used the machine gun power up in a bit. I've barely used it. I wonder how... Oh, you know what? I think I did use that last time on him. And I think it shreds his health pretty quick. Let me try it. Yeah, I think that works better. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow, it works a lot better. Wow, you're right, one shot. Holy shit.
Give it to him.
Alright. This will be the go-to weapon for the rest of the battle. It's not much of a battle. He's almost dead. He's done, man. He's screwed. He's screwed. Where are you? Where are you?
Keep it going.
Don't! Have you heard of Cajun Killer Croc voiced by Ron Perlman? In what? Oh man, just one more round of bullets. No, come on, man. He's right there. He's just dead. Shit, 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 shit.
Don't let it power up.
Ah, he's gonna power back up. No, I can stop this.
Don't let up.
Yes. Oh, we did it, guys. This is the end. I beat him. For sure. Just like 2 or 3 more blasts and then he's done. Unless he kills me. Which would be incredibly unfair at this point.
It's time. Cross the streams.
Got him. Yeah! Disaster of biblical proportions. Hey, Jiren, welcome. Yeah, it's final boss.
We eat gods for breakfast.
Are you a god?
I'm deactivating the cross-stream governor. I never thought I'd say this again. Cross the stream.
It's like a giant super stream. So badass.
We eat gods for breakfast?
Too much, you think?
No, I liked it.
I can't wait for the new movie.
I've got you.
Blasphemous stream is Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Jaren.
Please, I'm begging you. Let me down.
I just scheduled it so you can actually go into my channel and click the get reminder thing.
This is
And
not
yes, I
the
play
last
Friday 13th
you will
PS4 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern.
The Ghostbusters. Hey, fellas. What are you doing here? What am I doing here?
He's like drunk.
Where is here?
You were the victim of a trans-dimensional...
This is
possession.
equal to Ghostbusters 2,
that
basically.
An evil ghost was walking around in your body for a few months.
Whoa. Did anyone notice? Well, how's my approval rating?
Well, you got reelected.
By the way, you're a descendant of Shandor.
The cheesy music.
Yeah, I kinda got that. What?
See, he needs to be a recurring character. He needs to be a pet. That kind of reminds me of the copyright claim right here. But that's like the cartoon where Slimer always like runs into the TV. I like that. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.